We are starting off in January 2004 with an actress named Catherine Morris. All right, Catherine, better start us off strong. There are actually two jokes to this, so here we go. Three old gals are sitting on a park bench, and a flasher comes up and flashes them. Two of the girls have a stroke, but the third couldn't reach that far. I think I've heard that one before. Here's another one that's from her that's cleaner. It says, Miss Morris was kind enough to give us another option for those with cleaner tastes. One snake turns to his buddy and says, are we poisonous? And his buddy says, why? And the snake says, I just bit my tongue. Yeah, alright. That was alright. February 2004. From someone named Monet Mazura. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. By the way, if you hear any dogs barking, I apologize. Question. Why did the walrus go to the Tupperware party? Answer. Because he was looking for a tight seal. Alright, not bad, not bad. March is from Alicia Cuthbert. That's actually a name I know. So here we go. There's a bear and a rabbit in the woods. The bear turns to the rabbit and says, do you have a problem with shit sticking into your fur? And the rabbit goes, no. So the bear wipes his ass with the rabbit. Okay, that wasn't too bad. April from Rada Mitchell. Rada, I don't know. Rada, I don't know. A woman was on a car trip in New Zealand. She sees this guy on top of a hill mucking with a sheep. She goes up to him with her camera and asks, excuse me, sir, are you shearing that sheep? And he turns to her and says, listen, lady, I ain't sharing this sheep with anyone. Okay, that was kind of more of a dad joke than anything. But the asterisk, for the record, the asterisk says, Esquire cannot guarantee that this joke will be funny to everyone. Parentheses, especially if you're not reading it aloud with a seductive Australian accent. What would a seductive Australian accent sound like, I wonder? Alright, we got old Johnny Depp on the cover. That's pretty cool. Old Johnny D. Old Johnny D on the cover. May 2004, as told by Joy Bryant. Betty and Billy are married. While Billy's at work, Betty goes to the tattoo parlor to get a tattoo of their initials on her butt. A B on one cheek and a B on the other. When Billy comes home from work, Betty bends over to show him, and she says, who's Bob? Here's the funny thing. I was thinking right when I got to the part where it said B on one cheek and a B on the other, my first thought was, the punchline's going to be Bob. I bet it's going to be Bob. And we are left with undivided hearts. Alright. June 2004 is told by Diane Kruger. That name sounds familiar. A chicken and an egg are lying in bed. The chicken is smoking a cigarette with a very satisfied smile on his face. The egg is frowning and looking frustrated. The egg says, guess we answered that question. Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. That took me a second. Gotcha. Okay. Not bad, not bad. July 2007. As told by Alexa Davalos. Pardon me. I'm sure Alexa said that at one point. On the chest of a barmaid at Yale were tattooed the prices of ale, and on her behind, for the sake of the blind, was that same information in Braille. Okay. August 2004. As told by Vanessa Ferlito. One night a man rolls over in bed, giving his wife a big grin. She says, not tonight, honey. I have a gynecologist appointment tomorrow. I want to stay fresh and clean. The man, feeling rejected, rolls over and tries to go to sleep. A few minutes later, he rolls over again and asks his wife, do you have a dentist appointment tomorrow? I don't get it. September 2004 is told by Anna Friel. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lickalotopus. A lickalotopus? Okay, well, Anna, you tried and failed. Alickaliptopus. October 2004, as told by Julie Richardson. That name also sounds familiar. Unless I'm confusing it with Julie Fisher. Anyway, a guy walks into a bar with a priest, a minister, a rabbi, a Polish guy, and a duck. The bartender says, "What is this, a joke?" Alright, that wasn't too bad. November 2004, as told by Lenore Watling. This one's a bit lengthy, so here we go. George and Ernesto are talking one afternoon when George tells Ernesto, "I believe I'm ready for a holiday, only this year I'll do it differently. The last few years I took your advice about where to go. 3 years ago you said go to Paris. I went to Paris and Carolina got pregnant. Then 2 years ago you told me to go to Rome and Carolina got pregnant again. Last year you suggested Greece and my Carolina, pregnant again." So Ernesto asked George, "Then what are you going to do differently this year? Go somewhere less romantic?" George says, "No, this year I'm taking Carolina with me." Okay, so I already knew the punchline as I was saying it because there's another joke, there's another joke from another woman. At some point in the future, somewhere between 2005 and 2015, somewhere in the future, where another woman tells that joke, but it's a little different. December 2004 is told by Kristen Kruk. Kreuk. Why should all hurricanes be named after women? When they arrive, they're wet and wild, and when they leave, they take your house and car. Okay, yeah, that one's alright. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know, I just have a tendency to not laugh at... I don't know. Let's just end it. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. So much editing. I was just gonna hit pause every time, but now I don't really want to do that.